Greetings, human life forms. I'm the Meister. Welcome back to another prediction video. Today, as you saw by the title and the thumbnail, we are doing the Chicago Bears prediction video. I just want to start off by talking about, I don't think Trubisky is going to be the starter here this season. I think it's going to be Foles, because why else would they pay him a ton of money to be a backup? Or maybe Trubisky will be the starter for the first few weeks, and then they'll hand things off to Foles. I don't know, but I'm predicting that Foles is going to be there from the start. So, the rest of the pieces on offense, they're really solid. It was just the quarterback position last year that really dragged the offense down. And defensively, terrific defense, one of the best in the league. Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson, just a bunch of players that can make a bunch of different plays. Yeah, so it's a really good defense, so I'm expecting it to really help out the Bears team this year. And, well, that light's out again. Oh my god, that light really sucks. But, anyways, I think that the Bears will have a solid year this year. But I'm going to get into the predictions now. So, week 1, the Bears will be in Detroit to take on the Lions. I think this is a tough game already, because Foles isn't too experienced with the offense just yet, so he's going to need time to kind of sink into that, like I said of Tom Brady and Buccaneers. So, for this week 1 game, I'm going to have to give the loss to the Bears here. They're going to, this is not the bottom of the barrel for them. This is week 1 with the players that aren't really fully in with this offense just yet. So, loss for the Bears here. 0-1 to start off the year. Week 2 now. They are hosting the New York Giants. I think this should be an easy win here for the Bears. Offenses, I think they both have potential, but I think the Bears' offense has more potential than the Giants, and the Bears' defense is just really good, and the Giants is not at all. So, win for the Bears here, 1-1 on the year. Week 3 now, in Atlanta to take on the Falcons. I think this will be another close game here, because when you look at the Falcons' offense, they have obviously one of the greatest offensive duos with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones. They got a really good, but possibly could be really bad running back in Todd Gurley. They also have a rising offensive line. It's very young. They also got a young defense that I think could take a step, but I don't know how big of a step they could be taking this year. So I'm gonna give the win here to the Bears. 2-1 on the year for the Bears. We're in week 4 now, hosting the Indianapolis Colts. As you guys all know, the Colts have Phillip Rivers. They got T.Y. Hilton, obviously. Marlon Mack. They got solid tight end group. Terrific offensive line as well. And on the defense, not as good as the offense, but it's still a good defense. But it is in Chicago, and I do like the Bears' defense better than the Colts' defense, and offense is kind of close. So I'm gonna give the win to the Bears here, as they are now 3-1 on the year. Week 5 now. The Bears will be hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a tough game to call here, because the Buccaneers have one of the best offenses in the league. I think a rising defense. Again, so it's kind of hard to tell because the Bears have a really good defense. They have a good offense too. So, I'm gonna need a second here to figure this one out. I just realized I was entirely stupid because I already did the Buccaneers prediction video because it's literally right here, but I was second thinking myself. So I'm gonna have the Bears winning this one in a kind of upset here. I think that the Bears definitely have potential. I'm not sure if they're gonna make a huge run, like even if they're gonna make the playoffs, because I didn't even finish all the teams yet. But they are in the playoff race for sure. But I have to give the win to the Bears here. 4-1 on the year. Going to week 6 now in Carolina to take on the Panthers. The Panthers have Teddy Bridgewater, Christian McCaffrey. They got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson as well. I almost forgot about him. So I think it's going to be a solid offense. And when you look at the defense, terrible. Just really bad. So, yet again, I'm going to have to give the win to the Bears here. I feel like I'm Adam Rank, but then again, these are my predictions, and I don't have a beard, so I can't be Adam Rank. So, a lot of 5-1 on the year for the Bears. Week 7 now in LA to take on the Rams. This is a loss for the Bears. Rams, I think, have a young running back who definitely has potential. Great quarterback, Jared Goff. They still have Cooper Kupp. They still have Robert Woods. And when you look at the defense, not as good. They lost pieces on defense, but I think could still hold offenses. Like if like they went against like a team like I don't know, the Patriots offense, it can hold them to some points. But if it takes on like the Chiefs offense, boom, like the Chiefs are just gonna shoot right through their defense. If you guys know know what I'm saying. So I'm gonna give another one to the Bears here. So they are not the Bears. Good God, I thought it was Panthers. Lost for the Bears here. They are now 5-2 on the year. Still a pretty solid start. As we go to week 8 now, as they will be hosting the New Orleans Saints. I don't think I need to talk about this one that much, so I'm going to go with the Saints on this one, for obvious reasons. So, loss for the Bears. Again, I don't think I need to explain myself here. This is like one of the easiest games to pick on their schedule. So, another loss for the Bears, 5-3 on the year. Now they'll be in Tennessee to take on the Titans. Kind of a tough stretch for them here. I have them losing yet again, this time to the Tennessee Titans. The Titans have a great offense. I think they need more depth at the wide receiver position, but other than that, it's a really good offense. And when you look at the defense, they lost, obviously, some big pieces like Logan Ryan, the biggest one that I can think of. Which will definitely make the defense worse, but it won't ruin the defense. Like, they'll bend, but they won't break. So, I'm still gonna give the loss here to the Bears. So, they're now 5-4 on a 3-game losing streak when they were originally on a 5-game winning streak. So, 5-4 on the year. As we go to week 10, the Bears will be hosting the Minnesota Vikings. Like I said in my Vikings prediction video yesterday, I'm going to have the Bears coming out on top in this game. I think these are two close teams to predict. I'm going to have them splitting this year. So, for right now, the Bears are 6-4 until, obviously, they face off with the Vikings again. then they'll get a loss. But I'm gonna wait to put that in until I get to the week, because then everything will get super confusing and stuff. So 6-4 on the year for the Bears as we go to week 11, which is their bye week. So they have a 6-4 record. They are currently 1-1 in their division. Not too bad. Like most of their important games, like especially if they want to win the division, are late in the year. So we go to week 12 here, coming off the bye week in Green Bay to take on the Packers. This is a loss here. Packers, I think, are a good team. They literally have all the same pieces that took them to the NFC Championship game last year. And everyone's saying that they're going to be significantly worse because they didn't help out the team, which is true. They didn't help out the team, but doesn't mean they're going to get significantly worse. They could get worse, but not significantly worse, if you guys know what I mean. So, I'm going to give the loss here to the Bears. 6-5 on the year. Going to week 13 now is the Bears will be hosting the Detroit Lions. This will be a win here for the Bears. I'm going to have these teams splitting like I mentioned earlier. I think they're going to split with every team in the division, but I just don't like the Lions' defense, like, at all. And I think the Lions' offense could be in top half offense, maybe. That's maybe. But their defense will absolutely shut down their offense. Maybe Stafford can make a few plays to Galladay. That'll probably be it. And like I said, I'm not a fan of the Lions defense, so that'll give the Bears offense to kind of shoot right through their defense. So I think it'll be a reasonable win here for the Bears. As we go to week 14, they are 7-5 on the year, as they will be hosting the Houston Texans. Like I said in my Texans prediction video, I'm going to have the Bears losing this one. I think it will be a close game, but in the end, I think I'm going to have to give the win here to the Houston Texans, mainly because I really don't know. I mean, I did it earlier, and I did it for a reason, but I need to stand by it because I don't want to screw up all my predictions. So, if you guys want to know my reasoning, I was going to have to check out my Houston Texans prediction video, because I don't know why I picked the Texans to win that one. But anyways, 7-6 on the year as we go to week 15, is they will be in Minnesota to take on the Vikings. This, I think, will be yet another loss here for the Bears. 7-7 on the year. Vikings, their defense is going to take a step back, but I think it's still going to be a good defense. And same on the offense side of things. Like, they have a lot of rookies, so they're all going to need time to develop and really get their talent to show. So, I'm just going to give the win to the Vikings here. 7-7 on the year for the Bears. As we go to week 16, as the Bears will be hosting the Green Bay Packers. I already said these two teams. Oh, I skipped the game. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Week 16 in Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. This is an easy win for the Bears. Jacksonville, one of the worst, if not the worst team in the league right now. They literally got rid of their entire team in free agency and trades. So, again, it's a really young team as well, because they got rid of all those players for dumb draft picks, like Calais Campbell for a 5th. That's horrible. I don't know why that trade isn't talked about more, actually. But I'm going to give the win to the Bears here. They are 8-7 on the year. Week 17, final game of the year. The Bears will be hosting the Green Bay Packers, and that will be a win. 9-7 on the year for the Bears. pretty solid year. I think they kind of exceeded expectations. I think they are going to exceed expectations, but not by too many games. So, I don't know. I think the Bears have potential. I think they can have a solid year with Foles, and they'll probably draft a rookie or something, and probably keep Foles for maybe one more year to kind of start off the year for the rookie, and then the rookie will come in and take over from there. And then they'll probably cut Trubisky or something. But he's probably going to be the backup for this year. So, that's all I got for information on the Bears season in this video. If you guys want to, you guys can follow my Instagram and Twitter. I'll be talking or retweeting and talking all things football more than likely. If not, it's something political, but I don't do political things really on Instagram. Sometimes I do it on Twitter here and there now. So, you guys can follow me over there. I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to see all my extra content and stuff. And again, I'll be telling you guys the times for when my videos will be coming out on my social medias. So again, make sure to follow me there and stuff. Again, also I will be leaving the Bears record, full record, in the description below. Not game by game, just the record, nothing else, because that'll take too long. So, also, you guys can check out my other prediction videos in the playlist that I have right over here. And also, if you guys want to, if you guys like my content, like what I do with my channel, you guys can subscribe right here. And then, last but not least, YouTube is going to be recommending a video for you right over there. So, there isn't much else to say except life forms out.